Blissful Spaces, best videos on the internet. If you enjoy gardening but hang up your tools for the winter, you're really missing out on a nearly hassle-free time to grow your own food. Yes, we have seasons where it does snow. In fact, I can't believe that my garden looks as well as it does, and we did have a day full of snow. If you're new here, hello, this is Blissful Spaces where I garden, cook healthy meals, and other favorites. And if you are a subscriber, of course you know that I grow and eat from my homegrown garden spaces 365 days a year. The hardiest crops which bounce back from freezes and yes, even snow, cilantro, kale, Swiss chard, and I can't believe I still have peppers. Look at those beauties. Lettuce is always a good one, and brassicas too. Asian greens like tatsoi and bok choy, you will see that I do have some bok choy. Also, radishes are really good. Here I tried my hand with Malabar spinach, and I actually did really well. It started to die off, so I'm going to go ahead and harvest those. We are expecting more snow, so I'm going to go ahead and harvest the majority of my vegetables here in the garden. And look at that rosemary. I'm super excited. I even was able to keep, I can't believe it, a lot of the plants I did cover at night in the freezing temperatures. Look at those peppers. And I took a really big risk, and I wanted to preserve, and look at that. I still have tomatoes. Can you believe it? Cherry tomatoes in January. This is the end of January 2022, and I still have cherry tomatoes. But like I said, I'm going to go ahead and harvest. This is probably, obviously, it's going to be the last because I don't think it could survive another cold winter night. Along with me as I am harvesting the last of my winter vegetables, a couple of my brassicas I will definitely leave in the ground. Oh, look at this beautiful pineapple sage. I tell you, I have had so many bees. Yes, in the winter. There's so many bees. I need to get over to the other side. Ah. Oh my gosh. Look at all these. Can't believe I still have zinnias. They're not the best looking zinnias, but they're still there. So I will be walking along the garden. Come along with me as I am harvesting the remainder of my winter vegetables. Like I said, I will keep the brassicas in the ground. Keep watching. I'll share another tip and then I will let you finish watching me harvest. For those of you that really have the time, and I really appreciate your support here on my YouTube channel. If you missed the planting window, getting your seeds and your plants just in time before the chill, the frost, and the snow, now's the time that you can, I don't want to say chill out, relax, because with the pandemic, we really don't want to get too comfortable. Now is the time to continue to still prepare with the high prices of food. Who wants to run to the store every day? So you want to go ahead and order your seeds if you haven't already. Those of us that are very familiar with the process and that are experts at growing and gardening, we already have our seeds that we're going to be starting for the spring. So now's the time to start your seed starting, planting, your layout. What seeds are you going to plant? Where, the location of the seeds. Now's the time to get out and start, if there's not snow on the ground, to go ahead and start weeding your lawn, preparing your soil, making sure that you have the healthy soil that you need for the spring. I'm super excited. Spring, that sounds so good. give this video a thumbs up if you are ready for spring and you're ready for that. Oh, just to feel the warmth of the sun, to see the birds and the bees humming and the kids outside playing, the sounds of the kids anyways. So, but yeah, I just wanted to encourage you. You still want to stay busy. You still want to be prepared. This is the season with everything, like I said, going on. You can start getting your cool brassicas in some areas, some zones. It's not too late to get your brassicas, your spinach, your beets, your radishes. I have a lot of Korean radishes, a lot of regular radishes that I will be harvesting. I never really thought that I would love or fall in love with radishes, but I really love them. After growing them last winter and even in the summertime, I fell in love with radishes. So I'm super excited. I will be making some radish recipes and I will be sharing some of those updated videos with you soon. But I just wanted to encourage you to go ahead and get those brassicas out. And if you do have brassicas already in the ground, and just because you see the snow, leave them in the ground. You see my garden. I had a day where it snowed. Granted, we had rain and then it snowed. The snow covered my plants. And I can't believe, honestly, that I have peppers and tomatoes. I harvested a basket full of peppers before the snow, and this is what it looks like literally 5 days after the snow. I did cover, I did mulch my ground. But anyways, go ahead and get your brassicas in the ground, or don't forget that you can still have a successful garden in February as the soil temperatures begin to warm again and the sign of spring is near. All right, I'll let you continue to enjoy the video. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you haven't already, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up, and please, I encourage you to watch all the way to the end if you like to see everything that I finally harvested from the ground. I have so many peppers. I have 2 huge bags full of peppers. Actually, they were baskets, and then I put them into a bag because it was just so much. I was able to share with my neighbors and friends, co-workers. Just truly a blessing to be able to harvest 365 days a year and not having to worry about rising food prices, stores running out of fresh produce.
You have to go on the other side of the
fresh
fence
produce
to
to
get
stay
the
healthy. So thanks again for your support. Keep watching. So I've been harvesting these all summer, spring, and autumn during the winter. The rest of these habanero peppers that are over there, I think I will be showing you the remainder of what's left in my garden, and then after that I'll probably do some seed ordering videos. Although I do have a really great stash of garden seeds, I do like to try new seeds each season. So it might be a few, but I just wanted to share what I will be growing for this. I've been super busy, but I'm actually taking time out for you. Thanks again for all your support. Even though I'm going to say my signature ending, this movie is not over. So if you have the time, keep watching. As always, stay loving, be kind, and stay healthy, and keep watching. And then at the end, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. And please, I encourage you to consider subscribing. I'd love to see and hear from you again. If you have comments or questions, leave them down below at the end of this video. All right, keep watching. Love you. Blessings. this one plant. All right, so keep watching and I will show you what it looks like when I'm done. All right, so still have quite a few, but this is the second basket. Still picking, still finding more on here. But there's a lot of little ones, and then as you can see, there's a lot of flowers. But while I'm over in this area, I see my mustard greens are doing well. See, they've already started taking off. A couple of peppers that were dying off. My mustard greens are looking good. I need to start harvesting this Malabar spinach before it dies off. And harvesting off my lacinato kale. Some more kale. And some celery here. Super excited. And some parsley in there too. Some Korean onions. So here is one basket full of peppers. I'm going to move it over here. And then I've been drying off my zinnias. Look at all those peppers. There's so much. I have more. Let me go back over there and get the other basket. Sturgeons. These are the rare sturgeons. I can't wait to see the flowers. Cilantro. Like I said, I have been cutting or harvesting my lacinato kale. Look at all of that cilantro. I need to harvest some of the cilantro. So that'll probably be my next video. Oh, look at the blooms. So we'll get some cilantro seeds, more cilantro seeds, because I know I have plenty of seeds. That'll probably be my next video, garden cleanup video. Because today I'm just gonna harvest a few things and get out of here. So as you can see, I left a lot of the smaller habanero peppers on the branch. I can't believe this is just, let me stand back. That is just one plant that I planted from seed. Got some peas growing here. I don't know if I should harvest these tomatoes. Go ahead and pick these tomatoes. I wonder if I should just or you know what? I'm just gonna pick the larger ones. Montanas are beautiful. Cabbage looks good. Here's some more trailing nasturtiums. Some peas. Can't believe all these little cherry tomatoes. I can make some sauteed tomato with peas. I'm going to go ahead and pick those too. Alright. Okay, so this is what I've gotten so far. A basket full of habaneros and cherry tomatoes. That's a lot, and that's a big basket. Big basket. Still need to harvest some Tabasco peppers. And what I did is, I'm actually getting ready to, well, because I still have pineapple sage, I will leave that but I've gotten a lot of seeds, so I'm going to leave that. But I'm going to go ahead and cut my zinnias off and let those dry off and seed. I went ahead and picked the tomato plant out of the ground. Just that we have so many tomatoes, I was able to dehydrate tomatoes and freeze tomatoes, and then I also canned tomatoes, so I have plenty of tomatoes. I just wanted to see how long those would grow. The Cherokee purple tomatoes, and then a couple of them I just let them, they fell off and they dropped to the ground. I just let them fall to the ground. I buried a couple, and then we'll see if we get the volunteer cherry tomatoes in the spring, so that would be a good thing. So I still have some cabbage here, some kale, and some cilantro back there, and then my blackberries, eggplants, and plenty of eggplants, and then I still have some Thai basil, Malabar spinach. I will pick that. Another shot of those peppers, a variety. I have Poblano peppers, regular bell peppers, green ones, yellow ones, Thai peppers, Scotch bonnet, habanero, North Carolina reapers, and then Tabasco peppers. So this is going to be it. I'm going to finish picking the rest of these red Tabasco peppers. I'm going to make some Tabasco sauce, and then I am going to get out of here. These, and I am drying these out, and then I'm also drying out my other zinnias. So this is what I did. Got all the weeds out, tomatoes, and now I have room to grow the rest of my greens, my kales. Then I want to get some more carrots in the ground. So so this is today's harvest. Got a few jalapenos. Lots of, it's mixed, the North Carolina reapers, Trinidad, and scorpion, and habanero peppers. Lots of habanero peppers. I don't know what I'm going to do with all those. Thai peppers, yellow wax peppers, green peppers, one yellow pepper, Tabasco peppers, and then a bowl full. Then I'm gonna make some green salsa with that, and also saute green tomatoes So good for breakfast or anytime. I have my poblano peppers. Pretty excited about the size of these bad boys. So I'm gonna be able to make plenty of meal. I'm gonna make tonight's dinner stuffed poblano peppers. And then the Tabasco, I'm gonna make some Tabasco sauce. I've already been harvesting, so I've got a collection of that. And then it's going to be the last harvest that I'm gonna save, and then whatever's left I will be giving away because like I said, I have a freezer and a dehydrator, mason jars full of peppers. And yes, thank God I had enough to share with even you. So go ahead and grab your basket. Here you go. It was so much fun. Thanks again for walking through the garden, sharing this moment. I was able to harvest. This will probably be my last big harvest. I know it's been a long time, but here you go. It's my last harvest for the winter. I'm super excited. February, I will get the rest of my brassicas in. I'm outside in my garden. As you can see, it is snowing. My collard greens. Got some onions. More collard greens. Purple cabbage. This is all that I left in the ground. I was able to harvest the rest of my cherry tomatoes, cherry tomatoes in January. These are the rest of my pole beans. I didn't pull them out. It was still flowering, so I'm just gonna go ahead and leave that and see what happens. I have some kale, curly leaf kale, and some curly leaf, well, there's a curly leaf kale, and my lacinato kale. Ooh, it's cold out here. Some more lacinato kale. And then I have some giant mustard greens. I've got some broccoli that I'm getting ready to pull. They're kind of small. And then there's a couple large ones. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull those. Broccoli, I've got some beets. It's really cold. And then some lettuce, and then I also have some bok choy out here, and then baby cabbage, baby bok choy, some more cabbage, and then there's some paper whites that sprouted. But whew, yeah. And so glad that I picked those bell peppers and my habanero peppers because they would have been destroyed. And this is what's left in my garden. Whew. Yeah, so as always, stay loving, be kind, and stay healthy. I'll see you in my next video. Blessings.